Good morning from Eugene, Oregon. Look at how much of a prince Kiefer's being. He's getting served his breakfast in bed and he won't even have any. That would not happen at our house, only because we're in a hotel. But it's a little bit later start to the day. It's already 8:45. We're not packed up yet. We haven't eaten any breakfast and we still have to walk the dogs. But we were gonna try to go through Nevada because we thought it would be cool to see like all the outskirts of Vegas because we've never seen that, you know, when we aren't there for specific reasons. But I think we're gonna head to Fresno, California. Driving day 2 fit check. I did everything right with like sitting with my foams and my wobble seat and all that stuff yesterday. And I woke up and my back is sore. So I'm gonna try to decompress the disc in my back with the foams that I have, but it just might be what it is until we get there and aren't sitting this long. Okay, we got a decent little breakfast here. Eggs. A little cheese, a little salsa. Check this even. Hello. Now that was a continental breakfast. I got a coffee and an apple to go. They had, not that Coffee Mate is good by any means, but they also had like a bar of different flavors of Coffee Mate you can put in your coffee. I saw Curtis and the dogs walk by, so I'm gonna try to get in some steps right now. This poor back of mine. I'll try to track him down. So it looks like the university is right behind our hotel. This is our hotel. That's what they're calling the river. It looks like a swamp, but there is like this really nice walking paths. I don't know where Curtis and the dogs walk to, but if I have to guess, they're probably in this park somewhere. I just like got my coffee and an apple in my pocket. See if I, hopefully this isn't like a murdery town. I'm gonna end up on a murder podcast. Not the one doing it, but the one that they're telling the story about. What if that's my murderer right there? Now I have it on camera. Ugh. Mapping to Fresno, California. That's the thing about America. They have got their rest stops figured out. Look at all these places for the doggies to run around. Bella getting some of her wiggles out right now. She's actually been really, really good in the truck, so I can't even say that, but she's funny. Look at that gorgeous view. So I guess we are past Tri-City. We only have a couple more hours and then we're into California. So that's not too bad.
Don't get me wrong, I believe in making dreams happen.
We're in Medford. We're just gonna stop at this grocery store, grab some lunch, and then yeah, we're almost in California. We just went and grabbed like chicken. They've got all of the chicken in pieces there, which is awesome. So you don't have to buy a whole rotisserie and like pick it apart with your hands. And then like fruit and veg. We're just doing like, they didn't have like salads or anything in there. So just, you know, fruit and veggies and dip. I grabbed a Bold House Ranch to dip it in. A couple other snackies, some waters, and we're good to go. California just started getting to snow.
A lot of birds, a sign of good playing.
That's not a sign you see every day. We are in some other rest stop in Northern California. I don't even know where we are right now. This is a little bit warmer than when we were coming out of Oregon, but it got kind of cold there, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I bet it was close to 0. So, what is that, like 35 Fahrenheit for all my American peeps out there? Dang, it feels good to be a gangster. Another rush hour in another city with another accident. We're only 30 minutes outside Sacramento. And we're moving slow. It's on the other side of Sacramento. It's crazy gas station, like so many rows of things. I did find this in the freezer. It's like this little kind of fruit sorbet cup. It's spicy and cool. I think it's got chilies in it. I don't know. I don't know if that's the one for me. I don't know why I'm also in the ice cream freezer. This looks good. Cows aren't too bad on them. So many good things when you come into the states at the gas stations that, you know, like not too bad calories in them. Because, you know, that's what I'm always looking for. Macro-friendly snack food. When was the last time you had a push-up? These were like Schwanstruck specials, 70 calories. I had to get one. It is 9 o'clock at night. We made it to Fresno, California. And I can honestly say that my sit bone, my butt is so sore. When I woke up this morning, my back was really sore. Like, it feels okay. Like, actually, when I just tried to bend over, it was a little tight. So I don't know what it's gonna feel like tomorrow morning. But somebody did ask me what everything I needed to get the dogs across the border and what we needed. Now, this is to get across both borders. I honestly can't even tell you which paperwork and whatnot was rules for which, but we needed a signed certificate of health from our vet. We needed signed rabies certificate. We also gave them, got heartworm medication for them, as well as the tick and flea medication. And the last two things were that we need to have kennels available for them. If they search our vehicle at the border, you have to potentially put them in a kennel if they don't feel like they can, you know, search your vehicle without them in them. And the dog food needs to be in, not sealed in its own packaging, but still in its original packaging. So it couldn't be in like if you keep it in a big plastic container or anything like that. So the other thing I have heard, which we might run into issues with, is that you're only allowed to take 50 pounds of dog food across. And we actually have over 100 pounds. So I don't know if that's per dog, if they're even gonna say anything, but we're going by the rule, not the exception to everything. So if they asked for it, we got it. I also read somewhere that they wanted identification tags. While we do have air tags on our dogs, I also just got the standard old, you know, tags cut with their names and my phone number on them. I haven't put them on them because I find them really annoying when they jingle around on them, but that's all the stuff that I got from all the different people that I've been in contact with about this. And that will get us, that got us across the US border, will get us across the Mexican border. Last thing to note was the signed health certificate had to be within 2 weeks, signed within and dated within 2 weeks of you leaving. And yeah, that was it. I'm off to do my last few client check-ins. Have a good night.